In today's lesson, we have another beautiful question. We are to divide 1.46 by what? 8 without using calculator. All right. So let's think and see how we break this down. So solution. Okay. So remember your long division symbol. This is your divisor, the outside, and your dividend inside. All right. 1.46. Okay. So how many times does 8 go into 1? Of course, it's not possible. So you think of number that you multiply by 8, okay, so that your result will be less than or equal to 1. All right. So of course, nothing than 0. Okay. So put down 0 here. Okay. We have 0 here. Then move your decimal point up. All right. 0 times 8, you have 0. So when you subtract, you have 1. Okay, so bring down 4. This becomes 14. How many times does 8 go into 14? It's just once. All right, so put it here. 1 times 8 will give you what? 8. Okay, so you subtract. When you subtract, you have 6. Of course, there is something to bring down. Bring down 6. So this becomes 66. All right. How many times does 8 go into 66? Is 8 times. All right. So you put your 8. 8 times 8, of course, is 64. All right. So when you subtract, you have 2. Then here is 0. Okay. So from here, you will observe that this is the remainder, but we have to continue. All right. So how many times does 8 go into 2? It's not possible. So look at what you will do. Since it's not possible, instead of you to add 0 here, okay, that is 0, put the 0 here. All right. Because these are decimal points. All right. This is whole number and this is decimal point. No matter how many zeros you are going to have here, is the same thing as 1.46. Okay. So from here, you add 1 0. Okay. So you bring down the 0. This becomes 20. How many times does 8 go into what? 20. It's just 2 times. All right. So you put your 2. All right. 2 times 8, you have 16. Okay. When you subtract, you have 4. All right. So from here, how many times does 8 go into 4? It's not possible also. Okay. So what you will do, you add another 0. All right. You bring it down. So this becomes 40. So how many times does 8 go into 40? Is 5 times. All right. So you have 5. 5 times 8, you have 40. Okay. So when you subtract, you have 0. Okay. So this is the end of this division. Therefore, when you are dividing 1.46, okay, by 8, your solution is what? 0.1825. So press your calculator. So this is what you have. Thanks for watching. Follow for more. Bye-bye.